that all out of the way, then we can get into our functions here. So first off, I've set debugging. I've turned on all of the error reporting. Okay. So for testing and you learning and so forth, you can leave these on. You'll notice that there's no errors showing up here. So that gives you some sense that this has all been worked through and there's not any errors as it is right now. But you can also use this if you aren't changing stuff and you want to have debugging and you want to show those errors, leave that on. But when you go to use this on a live site, make sure and turn this off. You can just remove these lines or comment them out or whatever, so that you don't have these showing up. I would say probably comment them out so that if you have to go back in, if this is for, say, a client or something, you have to go back in and debug something, you can just easily uncomment them and show yourself the errors for a short amount of time and then turn them back off. So that's generally how I do it. All right, so the errors are on. We're requiring our config file that we talked about before because we're going to use data from it. And then this is our process form function. So you can see we're passing in all of our post data here. And then we're just going to go through several checks here. So we're going to validate the math. We're going to validate the email. We're going to validate all the rest of the data. Then we're going to use the validated data here to process the database actions here. Okay. So we're going to process the database and then we're going to process the email. And if we get through all of that with no errors, then we're going to return a status of 1. Okay. And the reason is you'll notice all the errors are returning a status and then a message, or this errors block right here, like I talked about earlier. So all of these are returning an array. So over here on our index, this is expecting right here, we're expecting to get an array back. So we just make sure we always return an array here. Hopefully you're enjoying the course up to this point. Now, if you'd like to keep going and finish it off, all my courses are available on Skillshare. And not only will you get access to all of my courses, but over 20,000 others on web design and web development, freelancing, graphic design, online marketing, and more. And it's all for just $10 a month. And as a teacher on Skillshare, I can give you a 2-month free trial. You'll get full access to the entire library of courses, and you can cancel at any time before the trial is up, and you'll never be charged a penny. To learn more and to start your 2-month free trial, head on over to johnmorrisonline.com/Skillshare.